Hello you guys, good morning. So we are currently outside of one of my favorite places, and that is Barnes&Noble. I really wanted to pick up some cute Christmas reads for the month. I currently have a cute Christmassy book on my Kindle, which I'll show you guys later when we're at home. But I wanted to go ahead and pick up at least one or two books. I didn't want to go too crazy only because today is December 5th. I have a pretty busy month with school, and so I think I'll only be able to squeeze in about 2 or 3 books this month. So I'm only going to grab about 2 or 3 Christmas reads. Also, I mentioned this in my last vlog. I was waiting for one more piece to decorate my Kindle with for Christmas, and I have everything together. I have been patiently waiting for like the past 4 or 5 days because I wanted to decorate my Kindle with you guys. So we'll go ahead and do that later because I cannot wait. I almost did it before we left the house. And then also I'm right across the street from the mall, and for my daughter's birthday we got her some little Uggs. However, they didn't fit, so I need to run in, exchange them for a different size, and then if I have time I'm going to see if maybe I can find a few more Christmas gifts. But yeah, let's go ahead and run on into Barnes&Noble. So we are back home. I don't think I vlogged too much at the mall, so technically whenever I went into Journeys to exchange her shoes, they didn't have the size she needed, and apparently they were sold out everywhere, even online. I had to run on over to Dillard's and they actually had her size there, so I swapped them out and made my way back home. Stitch is in here, so if you guys hear snoring in the background, it's him. But I'm super excited. So I do have my little reusable Barnes&Noble bag. However, for the most part, anytime I go, I always forget it. So I thought I'd go ahead and get this cute Christmas one. I think this one was like $1.49, but it was just so cute and it's Christmassy, so I went ahead and grabbed this. And then I only grabbed 4 books, but for my daughter, I got her these 2 cute Christmas reads. This is Amelia Bedelia Wraps It Up, and it's a cute little Christmas read. And the packaging is like foil, so it's super cute. And then I also got her the Junie B. Jones. This one is Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, P.S. So Does May. So I got her 2 cute little Christmas reads. And then of course I went ahead and got the Christmas Tree Farm. I do have book 1 and 2, and I'm in the middle of book 2. However, I think this is my first time that I've ever been in the middle of a book and actually start on another one. For the most part, I like to completely finish a book before I start on the next one. But I am super excited for all the Christmas reads. Of course, I'll probably get to this one at the end of the month because I do want to wrap up book 2 before I jump into this one. This is book 3 in the Dream Harbor series. And then the other book that I got is All I Want for Christmas. I was really looking for Christmas books that took place in like cities that I thought would be super beautiful during Christmas time. For example, New York. I've been to New York once and it was for Thanksgiving and I absolutely loved it, but I would love to visit during the Christmas time. And so I was looking for a Christmas book that took place in New York, and there was one, but it didn't really capture my attention. So I went ahead and got All I Want for Christmas. This one takes place in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. I see the little bridge, but my husband and I have been to Nashville once and absolutely loved it. We've been to Gatlinburg during Christmas time. I believe it was Was it last year? It might have been last year. We absolutely loved it there. So this year we're actually going to Nashville for Christmas. Earlier this year, my mom actually moved out to Tennessee, I think about 20 to 30 minutes outside of Nashville. So we're actually going to be visiting for Christmas and I cannot wait. I'm hoping that I can actually start on this whenever we go out there. I don't know, it just sounds so cozy. So these are the 2 books that I got. I do have one on my Kindle and I'm super excited for this one because it is by Lauren Asher. This one is My December Darling, a Small Town Christmas Novella. So I do currently have this on my Kindle. I do want to read this one. I do want this to be like the first Christmassy read of the month. So I think we'll actually jump into this one today. And then the last thing that I got is this Book Tree Snow Globe. Hopefully the camera is focusing, but as you can see, it is a Christmas tree made out of books and it has like little Christmas lights wrapped around it. And then all down here, it has books. I cannot wait to set it up on top of my books. On the dresser right now, I do have a nutcracker and 2 little deer as Christmas decor. But yeah, I think on the nightstand, even though it's covered in books, I think it would be super cute to have this on there. So let's go ahead and open it. I'm gonna open it over the bed because with my luck and my clumsiness, I don't want to drop it. You guys, I absolutely love this, so I'm so glad I grabbed it. You guys have seen my nightstand and it is covered in books, and there's times where I want to set out like cute little simple decor on it, but it gets covered by the books. So I'm hoping that here soon I'll be able to grab a bookshelf. The only thing is I think I would only be able to comfortably fit a bookshelf in the guest bedroom, and I really want to have my books near me, so I don't know, I'm going to have to find a spot for everything that I have because I do want a couple of books on my nightstand. I don't know, I may have to stack some up on the floor. And then I need to also organize my books. I read Hexed and Lost and Lassoed in November, so I need to go ahead and add those into my favorites pile where they go. But I do have a meeting that I need to go hop on, so I'm going to go jump on my meeting and then we'll be able to decorate our Kindle for Christmas. Okay, so I'm off my meeting and I have just a few minutes to make me like a really quick lunch. My husband took me to go get some really good birria. I think it was like last week or the week before, and it was so good. One time before that was my first time trying birria. What I basically got was birria ramen, and yesterday we picked up some birria for dinner and it was so good. But I have still been craving my birria ramen, so I'm going to try and recreate it with the leftovers. Ramen for me is literally just like comfort food for me, and it's really chilly outside, so I'm going to go ahead, make some really quickly before it's time to go pick up the kiddos. So it is in fact much later. I think the last time that I picked up the camera was when I showed you guys my birria ramen, and it was actually really good. As much as I like birria, after a little bit it really gets to me. I'm kind of glad there wasn't too much consomme left because it was just the perfect amount to where I was able to enjoy it and it didn't get to me. But after I got done eating, it was time to go pick up the kiddos from school, and I forgot my son didn't have wrestling today, so right after I grabbed my daughter, I headed straight on over to the high school. And then while I was waiting, I actually had a meeting to jump on. Got home, the meeting was still going on, so that meeting went over a little bit, and then I got to making dinner. We just took my son to the gym, and now we're back home. So it is finally time to decorate my Kindle. You guys, I know I probably sound dramatic, but I have been like, I already kind of organized how I'd want them, so I just have to see how I like them. I showed you guys my stickers in the last vlog. Basically, I got a bundle of Grinch stickers. I got a cute North Pole bookstore, and then my favorite, which is Kevin and Buddy crossing paths in New York City. This cute little gingerbread hanging out in a little coffee mug with the candy cane, and it says cozy up with a good book. But I was a little bummed out because I had actually ordered another set of stickers at the same time that I ordered the Grinch bundle, and that one was actually going to be a Buddy the Elf bundle. But the seller was really nice, reached out to me. Apparently, I don't know the full backstory, but basically she reached out to me and let me know that I guess where they get the stickers from, they were actually on strike. And so she asked me, she was like, do you want a refund or do you want to wait a couple of weeks? And so I told her, I was like, no, I'll go ahead and wait those couple of weeks. I waited, and then she finally let me know that it looks like they weren't going to basically I forgot what the message said, but she was so nice, kept me updated, which I always appreciate. Yeah, basically she let me know that they will continue for some time, which means my order likely won't arrive before Christmas, but maybe I'll find another bundle next year. So let's go ahead and decorate my Kindle case for Christmas. Okay, so we just decorated my Kindle, but I love how cute it came out. It just looks so Christmassy. Now I need to figure out what to do with my nightstand because I'm going to show you guys how it's literally just covered in books, and I do want to put my little snow globe and then like all of my Christmas books on there. So I really don't want to, but until I find the perfect bookcase, although I think I found it, I just haven't found the perfect place to put it. Yes, I could put it on that bare wall behind me. I'm just really picky. I'd rather have something like a nice frame on there than to have like a little bulky bookcase. So again, until I find the most perfect spot, I think for right now, I'm going to have to stack them on my floor. So here is what my nightstand currently looks like. And back here, I actually have like my little charger for my watch and my phone. I have a picture frame back there. And then I also have more books behind this stack. So this whole stack back here, this whole stack right here, this whole stack right here, and then also this stack, except for these two, are the books that I have not read yet. Like I mentioned, I did read these two in November, so I need to go ahead and throw them into my favorites pile, as well as in this pile, because I have the Never After series on this side, so I need to go ahead and organize Hexed in here. And then Lost and Lassoed I have on this side. I actually have kind of like my country romances together. Delighted needs to be moved down here. So let's go ahead and move my books to the floor. So now that we're done reorganizing our books, I put the other two with their series, and then like I mentioned, I did go ahead and just put all my books on the floor. I did one pile of all the books that I've read, and the second pile are full of the books that I have not read yet. And then as you guys saw, I put my little snow globe along with the Christmas books that I have, which is the Christmas Tree Farm, All I Want for Christmas, the Christmas Fix. Put this along with my Christmas books. But I've seen a lot of people recommend this during the summer, but I feel like it's always given me winter vibes. I know the cabin, I think some people correlate this to like the summer. However, I think this is like a cute, cozy, wintry cabin. You have a little latte and then the little pine trees as well. If you guys have read this one, which is Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren, definitely let me know if it's more of a summer read or a winter read, because as of right now, I'm going to leave it in my little winter reads. But yeah, so now I'm going to make some Abuelita hot chocolate along with some little Christmas cookies. And after that, I think we'll go ahead and jump into my December Darling by Lauren Asher.